Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom. On today's video, we're going to continue my conversation with Kevin Hoffpauer. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you know that we have been working on, actually we continue to work on building a nationwide network of RV dealers I trust. RVDealersItrust.com. This is a network of independent, mostly family-owned, smaller RV dealerships that I trust. I believe that you can trust them as well. I'm doing these videos, meet RV dealers that I trust, so you can get to meet them. So when it's time for you to consider buying or selling your RV, you'll have a resource to go to. Somebody else to do your homework, check them out, but these are people that I trust. Let's go ahead and join Kevin Hoffpauer as we continue our conversation and maybe do a little bit of myth busting about used RVs.
You have a lot less issues with used ones because that new owner, and I've owned new ones, I've owned used ones. That new owner usually gets through some of the manufacturer issues that they've experienced because right now, still day and time, there's still some issues with the manufacturers getting all the components. I've been doing this business for 22 years, and I remember in COVID, and I remember. And I'm not going to say the new manufacturers were piecing them together, but they struggled to get parts, to get the components to even build them. And so they had to deviate from some of the experiences they had with these parts that they knew would fail, and they've changed, but then they've had to go back to some of these parts just to be able to produce some. And so we're seeing some of those failures in them. But this business on the used side, like you said, people have already experienced all the mishaps. Then we get to go through the unit again, make sure everything's good. So there's a lot of things that we're not fixing on some of the newer the newer year models that are used out there right now or pre-owned because they've already been repaired. And so you typically will have less issues. People don't, when they come consign them with us, they're truly exiting the lifestyle. They're not looking to, we don't take a lot of trades in. So if we do, they're just trading up for a newer year model, not because they have issues, but people are actually leaving the lifestyle because health reasons to, okay, this is not working out for my family or or I'm leaving out of country, I've got a new job and I can't take it with me. So we're getting these pieces that, not because people are having problems with their units, because
they're just wanting to move on to another chapter of their life.
Yeah, most of our business comes from people who are exiting the lifestyle.
Help me out, Kevin. Help me out. And I go on Marketplace and RV Trader, and they're just. If I'm looking to buy a used RV, it takes about 5 minutes for your brain to be scrambled because there's so many places to go, and it seems to me, of course, I do consulting work with you guys, so certainly I'm going to talk about PPL, but it seems to me that to avoid the brain scramble, that to go to your website, which is unbelievable, is a pretty good place for somebody to start, whether they buy through PPL or through somebody else. Yes?
Absolutely. We ask our guys that our customers that are coming in to sell our RVs a number of things. We ask them why they're doing it. We get a maintenance history of what's happened with the unit. We provide that to the new buyers if they want it, to see what's happened with it. I know there's not a insurance reports that you can see on damages and stuff like that, but we ask all those questions. We disclose that to all of our buyers. Hey, this is what the owner of this unit has told us. What they've had done, if they've had any damage, if they've had it repaired, if it's had any leaks or any of the stuff. And we check out the unit for them also when they come in. We do a visual check so we can see. And if there's any little repairs that need to be done, we suggest that this will help you make it sell quicker.
So hang on just a second. I'm really good at interrupting. You're going to find this out. But okay. as we go along, because I'm trying to look at it through the buyer's eyes, if I want to buy an RV and I go to PPL, walk me through the process of, I could either drive in, or most people I think are going to start out by going to your website. How does funnel my brain, if you would, prevent it from being scrambled? What should I do if I'm looking for a particular RV, for example?
Well, we ask every consumer that comes into the dealership if they've seen anything particular online that they want to look at. Our customers have the ability to go out to the lot by themselves, or they can get it with a sales consultant that can take them out there and show them some things. And if we are able to sit down with them, we ask them just a couple of questions. What are your 3 to 5 most important features? Because a lot of new people come into the RV business, they've seen some things online. So we ask them, what have you seen online that you like? A casual conversation that we have with them. Okay, great. And so you wanted to see this particular unit that you saw online. Great. There's a couple of more. Do you want me to walk out there and assist you and take you to the unit, or do you just want to go out there and spend your own time and see what's out there? So they have a choice. I don't want to say we're completely hassle-free, but we want to make sure we're there for all of our customers. Where most of the typical RV dealerships, you're going to go with the salesperson. So we try to be non-confrontational with all of our consumers. We're there for them if they need any questions. We'll answer any questions for them. And then once they make a decision on we have a lot of people that walk back into our store and say, hey, I want to get some more information on this one unit that I saw. I like it. And then a lot of the times we get a sales consultant. We don't have 20, 25 salespeople here to handle 50 customers. We've got 5 or 6, maybe 7.
Kevin, I got to interrupt again. I got to say you are too modest, because I'm serious. The one thing I hear, lots of things, but one of the main things I hear from people that go to PPL, it's so refreshing that they can actually walk around the lot without a salesperson breathing down their neck trying to tell them that, or it's so laid back. And
right.
So I think that's a huge deal, because you go shopping at other dealers and literally you feel, at least I do, I feel just this pressure to decide and buy. And I think most people are like me in terms of we don't want to feel that pressure. And that's a huge thing. At least it is in my view.
Well, and I would love to help every customer that walked in, just so we can make sure that they know that they get the attention. Okay.
You will if they ask for it. Yes. I mean, you just said that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so we kind of changed our approach just a little bit to make sure that we are touching base with everybody that's outside. And we want to make sure we touch base, because we started getting complaints. Well, nobody would help me. Nobody helped me.
Right.
But we don't have 20, 25 salespeople to bombard our customers. We like to provide all the information we can so the consumers can make a well-informed decision. And when they find one, we sit down with them. We talk to them, because we're truly selling it for the other customers that brought it in for us. And then we're kind of an open book. We will tell them, here's the maintenance history that the customer said. You will not get that at any other dealer. They will not tell you the history of that unit. They will not tell you everything that they repaired on that unit to get it ready. We go through it. And then if we find any issues, we ask the one who's selling the unit to repair it. But the consumers have a choice to buy them as is, where it is, or they can pay us a very, very minimum fee to go through the unit just to make sure everything's good, which is on a used unit. You should always do that. You should always have somebody. We have people that get outside sources that come in and do an inspection on the unit. We welcome them. Because we're truly just trying to help people exit and help people enter this lifestyle.
I've got another question. So, and you mentioned about other people coming in, outside people. I think that's a terrific idea, because no dealer, as much as PPL does to examine and give an honest portrayal of whatever each unit is, an honest one. You don't do, and you can't do a deep dive to know every single thing that's going on in each one of these RVs, right? And that's why you want to bring an outside inspector. Come on, but you guys do a pretty dang good job of looking for soft spots, looking for water leaks, looking for gasket, where the gasket seals are leaking. You do a lot of stuff, but it's not the most deep dive in the world. And if you want to do that, bring your own inspector.
Absolutely. We encourage it. We have some people here that we give them. They don't work for us. They're an outside source. So we have sources that they can use, or they can find their own. We pull it out, let them go through it all. And then if they find any issues that the buyer wants to do, we'll take it back to the seller and ask them, say, hey, this is what they found, and they want you to repair it. Of course, the seller has a choice not to repair it or not, and then we give them the option. We try to bring these units in at prices that will sell fast. We price them so aggressively, and we encourage the customers because we have a goal. We have a 90-day contract. I think our average right now is that we're turning everything within about 72 days.
So here's the deal. Members of the RV Dealers I Trust network, I believe, are good people. They're honest people. And when it's time for you to consider buying or selling your RV, I hope that you will look them up. They will provide a VIP experience, a great price, and they will care about you before, during, and after the sale. I am grateful to Kevin Hoffpauer for spending a few minutes with me today. Kevin is like so many other people that work at PPL. He's an actual RVer. He's like you. He's like me. He's just been in this business for 2 decades. He's really smart and very, very helpful. So if you're thinking about buying or selling an RV, check them out. You've got to be responsible for whatever decisions you make, but you can find out more about PPL at pplmotorhomes.com. Or you can click on the word more in the description below. Go to rvdealersitrust.com. You'll see a nationwide map and you'll be able to find the PPL location that is nearest you. And yes, they do business with people in all of the lower 48 states. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, by the way, if you have any questions about used RVs, values, or how to sell it, or consignment questions, drop it in the comments below. I promise to put it before the people at PPL in future interviews. Again, PPL is one of the dealers in the RV Dealers I Trust network. In the future, I will be doing other videos like this. I want you to meet these people. I want you to say, you know what, that seems like a good guy, or maybe not so much of a good guy or gal. So when it comes time to buy an RV or to sell an RV, you at least have some information. You're not going in blind. Again, thank you for watching. Drop a comment below. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.